Oh lordy, 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 bro. Oh my god, I am happy. I am a happy boy. I am a very, very, very happy lad with this one. This is probably, without a doubt, after much consideration, the best opening animation of all goddamn time. In terms of animation, in terms of flow, in terms of structure, like being as authentic to the original art design, like being as faithful to it. This is it. This is the opening. This is the opening to triumph every opening that exists out there in the Pokemon franchise. That's how good this is, bro. I was about to say something stupid, but that's not possible. I was about to say Gotcha might have competition, but that's not possible because that's a 4-minute short versus a 1 minute and a half right here. But that just shows you just how good this was. That it made me think that for like a second before I fixed my statement. This is a good ass opening. I am so happy with this goddamn thing. I cannot deny the amount of joy my face has with this opening, bro. I may have very negative takes towards journeys. And everybody who's seen me before understands or at least has heard why I feel the way I do. But every now and then, we get moments like this, and it really just makes you appreciate just what the series is all about sometimes. And it's just the enjoyment of the journey itself and what these things can offer, you know, for fans. Because this is a love letter right here. This is a love letter to the Pokemon fans. If you guys are new to the series, the things that you've been watching recently, those attach to you. But to the veterans out there, or to the nostalgic folks who have been with the series since the very humble beginnings, seeing that sequence of Ash and Pikachu and Professor Oak's lab, or like seeing characters like Paul, Greninja, Iris, you know, Clemont and Bonnie, like that has to not, that 100% has to, even for a moment, put a smile on your face if you were fans of those series, you know. And I'm so happy to see something like this. When we just can take a moment to step away from all the negativity or positivity one could get from this series and just view it for what it is. And this is right here. This is it. This is that opening right there. Like I stated before, this is that one moment in the anime in general with Journeys that really made me admire all those Pokemon that you see right now present on screen. Come on, Gengar, Dragonite, Lucario, Mr. Fish, Ash and Pikachu, going bitch ass monkey, and the Cinderace, and then Entei over there in the background, bro. It is a pure joy from beginning to end. I could talk about this episode, you know, as well, and praise and just enjoy the experience too and whatnot. But like the highlight, without a doubt, is this here. This is a super, super solid opening with a very comfy like episode. I believe that's to be the case. I think Paul will be ranked 9 before Masterclass. Bro, that would suck because they talked about that whole Master Champions, whatever it's called, in the Diamond and Pearl series, and if Paul's not even in the Masters, that would suck because he never made it to that dream, bro. And Ash did. Man. Or was it just Champions League? I don't remember what they called it back in Diamond and Pearl. Damn, probably no Alon. Well, to be fair, somebody did mention that this opening is to be updated weekly. So, Paul could get replaced with Alon, or maybe Barry, or maybe that Eevee trainer from Black and White, or maybe Hao, or maybe any of the other rivals Ash has fought over the years. Maybe that Goku VA character from the Hoenn region in the league could totally be here. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. So, rip Greninja then. Listen, the reason... Oh, man. I have feelings for that Greninja, bro, because mixed feelings, because I don't know how to feel about that at this moment. Am I excited for what could come from it? Maybe. I think that genuinely I have some excitement for it. I think there's potential behind it. However, you know, he left on such a negative note for viewers and audience members that at this point, when they bring him back, they can't really do worse than what they did with the final episode with Greninja. You know what I mean? How do you do worse than that Greninja farewell episode? There's no possible way. So to have Greninja come back for a moment, I think would be perfectly fine. Because you can't really go under. Journeys finds a way. Jesus Christ, I'm the critic. I'm the critic for Journeys, and y'all are really. To be fair, I mean, I understand, but like, I really don't think low expectations KG is the only way for you to cope with Greninja's return. I assume, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like Greninja's farewell was probably one of the worst things we've ever seen from X and Y. So you can't do worse. Right? Like, well, we'll see. But don't listen. Don't expect Greninja to come back permanently. Like how we all thought Infernape was gonna come back. Remember, everybody expected that, and then Infernape just went bye-bye after getting its ass beat by the Moltres. So the only thing I could see out of this is that they will fix the mistake that X and Y left off of. And be like, you know what? This Mon doesn't deserve to be in the wild no more. He did his duties. He's free now. Or he's free to finally go home. Ash just happens to be in Kalos. They reunite again. And then they go back, you know. Unfortunately, that means Gudra will still be by himself there. But yeah. Was Infernape in the opening? No, he was not. But he was in the poster, if I remember correctly. Journey's fixing something. Anything's plausible. And you know what? With this opening right here, anything is possible. I'm so pissed. Flint got crushed. Oh, did you? Tyrone, did you see the jab that Infernape did? he went to that charge and was like, ha, 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 ha. Holy shit, bro. Oh, I love that animation. That shit was hilarious, bro. Oh, man. Another 1v1 match. You know, I was going to argue with you, Azur, about that. I was going to say Journeys would never do that. Never do that. And then they did that with the Hyperclass, so anything's possible. So, yeah. Always believe, chat. Always believe. All right. Now, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just happy. I'm happy with this opening. Listen, if we just take everything that this series has to offer and just view this opening for what it is, without a doubt, one of the greatest animations of the entire Pokemon franchise I think we've gotten. Maybe not in terms of like an episode, but in terms of an opening sequence, this shit is the GOAT. This episode this opening animation is the goddamn GOAT right there. Will we get an episode that can live up to this opening? That could be proud. Okay, here's the thing, chat. Here's what I want to say. Do you think we will get an episode that can... Y'all just said no. Wow, damn, bro. Holy shit. I didn't even get a chance to finish my statement. Y'all just said no. Listen, let me... Oh, my Lord, bro. You guys are absolutely not... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. But just to tell you the statement, I was going to say, do you all think that there might have been a chance out there in one of the future episodes of Journeys to live up to the animation and overall opening of what we just got with this one here? Do you think there could have been an episode in Journeys, but y'all responded before I even got a chance to finish that statement with a straight up no? I just want to believe for like a moment that there could be maybe one episode that could live up to what this opening did, bro. Maybe just one, but I guess y'all don't agree about that. Oh man, KG, rate this episode. You gotta wait till Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to watch that review with me and my homies. We'll get first impressions, of course, during this conversation right now. But in terms of where we're standing right now, I can't give you a genuine number. But if we're talking about the opening though, I think y'all already know my answer. I think that's how it is. I think you already know. Oh man. No, not even animation wise, I bet. Damn, bro. I was just gonna say, because to me, the Sun and Moon episode with like the final opening animation meshed very beautifully with the final episode fight between Ash and Kukui. Like that opening animation lived up alongside with the fight animation. So like I'm saying, could we get another type of level like that? But that would require years of development for both Leon and Ash to get to that point. We still got a year left. I don't know what we could expect from this year, but this opening just for a moment kept me optimistic. That is what I could say. So yeah. Oh man, animation might be better than Ash vs. Kukui / Alola, but not this opening. I know, man. Listen, if that fight by some chance has that thickness, that line art thickness like this one right here, like this, then yes. But they got to do that though. They got to do that. I don't know if they're willing to take that gamble for this one, bro. You can't deny how good this shit looks, bro. Oh man, they went all out. Yeah, remember, they even got the One Punch Man animator, the most well-known One Punch Man animator, to animate something for Sun and Moon. And I think the final episode, or the final fight of Ash versus Kukui. So, I mean, if they got that animator to work on that episode, they got to step up their game for this one. And that was I think the animator was the one that did the 3D, 2D motion where you see Ash and Pikachu using the attack while the camera's like panning around between it and the giant ass totem Pokemon. That was like the 2D, 3D moment right there. That shit was goated, bro. Oh man. I really wish this series could live up to like I stated before. If you guys heard my statement, I said for a moment, just with this opening sequence, just with this moment right here, with this sequence right here, for a fraction of a second, I cared about this whole squad. It's so good, bro. Okay. I'm done with my reaction on this. I feel good. All right, so that's all I can say on this part. I'm happy with this. I don't know if Tyrone had intended to come and talk or something, because I see him in the chat. I don't know if he wants to talk about the episode or maybe the opening, or he'd rather prefer saving it for maybe Monday night. But like in terms of what we see right now, this is this is it for me. This is my overall impressions on this week's opening of Journeys. What about the episode? What about the episode, though? Oh, man. Emmy says they're saving her thoughts for Monday. Understand it. Let me in. All right. Let me in, says Tyrone. Where do we go? Because I guess we go to stage. Hold on a second. Come to stage, buddy. Come to stage. I will invite you in. Let me see. Start the stage. Okay. There we go. Tyrone, get your ass in here, buddy. You don't even need any introduction. You can just drag your ass in here, I assume. All right, so let me just wait. Can't you? I thought you were a mod. You didn't need to do that. But here we go. We'll invite you to speak. All right, invite sent. There we go. Close this. All right, hello, buddy. Hello.
This is some fucking bullshit.
Okay, are we talking about the opening or are we talking about the episode?
No, the opening's fine. I actually like the opening. I'm talking about the fucking episode, man.
I mentioned in my small moment of discussion that I liked what I saw, but the biggest criticism is why did it take them till episode 100 to get to this point? I don't know if maybe that's what you're going for, or maybe it's about the Flint part.
Fucking smack, bro.
Hey, listen, man. Did you not see that amazing close combat animation from Infernape against the Charizard?
The animation in that fight was garbage, which is extra funny when followed up by this opening's animation.
It's like they used all the animation for this, bro. Oh,
bro,
shit.
Are you joking? First of all, did you see Infernape float slightly to the left in midair?
That's why I was laughing my ass off.
Man, what the fuck was that? What the actual fuck was that?
You know what's the worst part, though, Tyrone? That's not the end of Flint's character, because he's in the Masters 8. So we're going to see him again at some point
so
in the
he
future.
can get smacked down again, bro?
Yeah.
You know, between Ash and Leon, they're the only two that can actually progress here. So that means Leon's about to get body stomped. Again, twice. Bro, this is bullshit, bro.
Okay, aside from the Flint shenanigans, though, what about the other part of the episode? Like, just the Ash and Leon traveling and Sonya having some driving shenanigans.
It's okay. It's. I don't have a solid opinion on it yet because it's
still relatively new.
It exists and therefore it is. Like, it's not that important to me. It's literally just Ash hanging out with Leon. I'm like, okay, we've had that already. There's nothing about this that makes it any different. This is that same thing they're trying to do a cheap version of what Sun and Moon did, only Sun and Moon actually did it better. Where Ash hung out with Kukui a lot, and then hung out with Kukui as a child, as like the sort of like build up for him fighting him later in the league.
Yeah, and he was also responsible for getting the league to be a thing in the present timeline.
Yeah.
So Ash did a lot of influencing in Sun and Moon.
Yeah, here it's just I have to do my daily train with Ash situation. Like, I don't know, it didn't feel as comfortable.
Let me see. Hold on, chat says, guys, be honest, how battles do you think Ash will have before he gets into the Masters 8? Oh, like how many more battles he will have to go through before getting into I think just 2 more battles, honestly. He has to fight for 9th place, and then he has to dethrone whoever's in 8th place, which I think is Flint. So that's what I think is happening here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Man, that's what makes me extra sad is like the opening, everybody's like, oh, the opening's so cool. And I admit the opening's cool. Like animation-wise, it looks cool. Sound-wise, I still like opening 2 better. I don't know. I'm the weird one for that one.
No. I love that version.
Yeah.
You know what I need to do? I need to listen to this opening with that song, bro.
They actually made that.
They did?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Give me a second. I'll give you the link.
Hold on a second. I need to watch that, if anything, then. Oh, man. But nah, like, in all sincereness, though, I really digged everything about this opening animation-wise.
I gotta make sure I found it.
Like I stated, for a moment, Tyrone, for just a moment, I cared about this team when I saw them together in that sequence shot. Like, because when you just take it in face value and, like, don't think about, like, what the Journey series is and just see that squad appear for the first time, like, that shit is hype as hell. Like, he got a Dragonite, he got a Gengar, he got a Lucario that can Mega Evolve, he got a Gengar that can Gigantamax, he got a Pikachunium Z, Mr. Fish, and then Surfetch? Like, come on, you know, like, how exciting is that? For like a moment, for just a moment.
I'll admit I liked the hat flip only because we've done hat flips before.
Mm-hmm.
But not hat flip with the right eye zoom in. That
is original series Ash flip.
Yeah,
that is straight up 1-to-1.
Flip.
You put that Ash flip from the original series with this one, they are exactly the same, bro. And I think, once again, that's just a beautiful love letter to the original series, bro. Because they had a lot of original shots based on the original series.
I'll admit, that was fucking cold. I'm not even gonna lie, that was dope.
God, they didn't. And then Ash throws the hat to Pikachu later. He does a flip with the hat and then yeets that hat to Pikachu. Like, that has to be like times a billion by that point.
Well, I think the anime community has agreed that Ash turning his hat backwards is the equivalent of like Goku going Super Saiyan or Yugi going Yami Yugi. So like it's just an anime transformation in and of itself.
Yes.
So the fact that he flips it backwards and does the zoom in and throws the hat afterwards, it's fucking crazy.
That's just a trifecta of beautifulness. Like, whoever was responsible for this is just the GOAT, man. Just saying.
Also, I love that Gengar launches furniture and Lucario jumps off the chair.
Yes.
I don't know.
No, that was so good, though. I love that. I'm going to just play the sequence.
Oh, I saw that somebody made the Attack on Titans thing for when Go sees Regigigas.
I I think there's a poster. Somebody posted it up here too. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's right there. Gold Miner did that shit, bro. And it has the Attack on Titan logo right there. Holy
KG, do I put it in general or do I put
you
it
know
in...
what? You posted it in the Poke Night. I'll just watch it from there.
in the Night stream?
Yeah, in the Night server. And then I'll just watch that shit later. Or maybe I'll watch it right now on stream.
I'll put it in videos, yeah. It's in videos.
Alright, I gotta see this.
It's opening 4, but it's got opening 2 animation. It's got opening 2's music.
Damn, I gotta watch that later then. Or maybe we'll watch it a little after this, but thank you for that. Nah, but...
I mean, they all fit because it's the same
It's all 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
But it's always about the delivery, you know? That's just how it is. It's about the delivery of the lines. I want to say Rika kills it in this window. The only thing that really throws me off is Go's, because he doesn't sound like Go at all.
Yeah.
And it says Go's VA. It's not Daiki that's singing. It's Go that's singing, you know?
I think when you're singing, you do probably a different voice than if you're like talking.
No. That's why when Rika sings, she changes her tone of singing to match a little more to Satoshi. But, like, if you hear Rika just singing as Rika, she sounds different enough to distinct between her character voice singing and then her singing, just generic, or generally. But, like, with Daiki, it sounds a lot like, well, Daiki trying to sound like Go, but ends up sounding like the guy from the Irumakun.
It's very clear they went full-fledged throwback mode on this opening, too, by the way. Like, this opening unfortunately relies solely on throwbacks. Like the only thing I think we get that's like original from the show's point of view is like Go and the whole Project Mew stuff,
and also the Crown Tundra.
Yeah, and then Koharu stuff. But other than
actually, no, Koharu's Oras. That outfit is Oras outfit.
Yeah, that's the outfit that May wears in the Oras trailer. The Oras animated trailer. So, yeah, those two things are being used in that. So we're getting a lot of representation from pretty much every region. I don't know. Like, Paul, to me, I thought him and Ash's whole rivalry kind of ended, so I don't really see a point of him being here. But I will say, they gave him a nice-ass shot. They got a really nice shot.
Yeah, let me see where he's at, though. Hold on. Let me see if I could find
it. The budget just on his hair flip alone is enough for the price of admission. And the flower.
Holy, wait a minute. Those are 2 mountains there.
That's Lily of the Valley. Where it's the last scene with Ash and Paul in it.
Oh, is that really it?
Yeah, that's the last scene.
Holy
point for point, too. The only difference, obviously, is that the Diamond and Pearl didn't have as expensive of art, so it doesn't look as clean. But the flowers and everything, that's there's a side-by-side of it on Twitter if you look.
Oh, shit, this looks so clean, bro. That's wallpaper material right there.
Yeah, honestly, it's a clean-ass shot. They went all in on Paul for some reason.
No, because they knew. I think my favorite thing about this is that this is an original character that they're bringing back, not a returning in-game character.
Yeah, it's gonna suck to see him get smacked by one of Ash's rented Pokemon. It's gonna suck to see Paul get booty smacked because like Ash has to win this or Leon has to win it. So like everybody else is fodder immediately.
Yeah, gonna get his ass smacked by Cynthia specifically again.
Like this is their chance to probably redeem that, but unfortunately they can't. So unfortunately, he's about to get stomped down. Like here's the thing about bringing up a bunch of callbacks is like unfortunately they're doomed to face the consequences.
Yeah, because unfortunately for the narrative to move forward, somebody has to go back. If Ash goes back, then, the series can't move forward. And he's kind of stuck on that.
I liked Ash and Paul's rivalry, and it ended nicely, but to bring Paul back, it's like, okay, well, then that just means who's Paul gonna lose to now? That's the only question. I only
assume they brought him back because of that whole Masters League that they hinted back in the Diamond and Pearl series, and the animators and writers were like, oh shit, right, we did bring that up. Hold on, let's actually make that canon now.
And speaking of which, because I know a lot of people, I don't know why, I guess it's because I review X and Y or I've associated with X and Y a lot.
Yeah, everybody is asking the one thing because you are the X and Y stan.
Yeah, people kept saying, I thought you wanted Bonnie and Clemont to return or Greninja to return. I never wanted these characters to return. I never at any point said that. I'm confused as to why Greninja's back, but I will say this, at least for the opening. They gave him a clean fucking flip. Like, they gave him a nice little amount of screen time in that opening, actually. He gets a whole, like, flip scene. Like, literally. And that's all to himself, too. He doesn't have to share it. He's not in, like, the sidelines or anything. He literally, like, they gave him a straight-up, like, guitar riffed flip scene in the opening. I'm legitimately impressed. He's in the opening longer than Tokyo is with his Bailey from
He's in there longer than all the characters that were shown back again. The Sun and Moon cast, Clemont, Bonnie, Paul, Tokyo, Dawn, like everybody.
It also begs the question, so when the final clash hits, what Pokemon is attacking Charizard? Because
it's Lucario.
Oh, it's
that's not Lucario. That's Mega Lucario using a gigantic ass Aura Sphere against Gigantamax Charizard. Although we can't tell if that's actually part of the actual fight at hand or if that's just meant for the opening sequence, though.
That's supposed to be Pikachu, though.
I wanted my 10 million volt Thunderbolt Pikachu doing that on Char. Well, actually, no, I don't want that to be taken away against another Titan Pokemon, though. Ah, shit. Nah, but I do... Actually, now that I think about it, why is Lucario's Aura Sphere so freaking gigantic in this shot?
Anime bullshit.
Okay, so that means through the power of friendship, something happens.
Yeah. like the Greninja red shuriken thing.
Mm-hmm. That frog flips was worth half the budget. Jesus Christ.
Right. I mean, I've even admitted this has been throwing a lot of people off today, is like, I like the opening. But that doesn't mean a goddamn thing if the anime isn't gonna fucking, like, deliver, which it's not. We've been down this road too many times. How many times have we been down this road where everybody goes, oh, a character from an older series is back, and then we hit the episode, and then they get disappointed. We've done this, we've been here, we've been on this entire roller coaster already. But the opening looks nice. I mean, it looks clean. To me, one of the best looking openings. Also, some people have been telling me a lot that Ghosto Ash's XYZ opening.
What?
Oh, look back at the Go part with Cinderace, Grookey, and Inteleon.
Oh, that shot. Yeah, that is straight up an X and Y.
That's XYZ.
No, you know what it reminded me of as well? It reminded me of the gotcha scene from the music video. Remember when it zoomed into the main male protagonist for Black and White? And then inside the eye, you see N and I think Zekrom, and then it goes back to the main protagonist. That shit reminded me of that right there with the Ash and Go here. Also, does that mean when Go's just looking at anything, he sees Ash? Another BL fuel, I assume. For those out there who care about that. But yeah, like I need time to process all of this though. I genuinely need some time to think about this because there was so much in this opening sequence just by itself, Tyrone. I don't even know how to even like process everything that we just saw, you know what I mean? It's such a good opening. But any other final thoughts you want to add to that, Tyrone?
I mean, to me, I think I'm split because again, it's a really good opening. I think the problem is that like people are letting the opening drive the series. Unfortunately, like you haven't seen Twitter today,
Probably
and that's
not,
all
no.
I've been seeing today. So like people are saying Journeys is fixed, Journeys is fixed, Journeys about to pop off, Journeys fans we eating tonight. And I'm like, guys.
I mean, if you're eating the stuff in this opening, yeah, but in this opening.
I was like, I hope y'all don't think that this is going to determine the show because Best Wishes episode end opening would like to talk to you about a Charizard and Reshiram fight that never happened. Hell, even XY did it. I love XY, but XY did it where Froakie did the water pulse for Sangon on Mega Lucario, which never happened. It never happened, bro. Like, and I'm not saying that all these events won't happen. I mean, it wouldn't. I can't even say they wouldn't put it in the open if it wouldn't happen because they put the fucking Leon trip in the opening and it didn't happen.
Yep. But we did see the Charizard though, so that's the only thing we got from that.
Are we not gonna talk about that? That's the biggest fuck up that Journeys has ever done, and we're not gonna talk about it? A whole trip that Leon was supposed to take these kids on that just never happened?
And it went from 3 kids to 1 kid.
Sorry, kids, state regulations. But it feels like it was supposed to be an arc.
You know what? I remember when this Leon episode came out, there was like this whole talk about how there was supposed to be an arc coming with this one. And then it's just a single episode here.
Bruh,
But it's still a decent episode, I'll give it that.
I don't know.
Aside from that fight.
I gotta look. And people are gonna keep saying, "Oh, he's negative. He's negative." It's not that I'm negative. I'm looking at what I'm given, and I'm talking about it. I'm literally looking at what I'm given, and what I'm given right now is like this opening that's like, it looks cool. Like I've even admitted, this opening looks fucking cool. Like dope as hell. I like that somebody pointed out that that Suicune's actually in this opening.
Yes, he's hiding in the tree.
He jumps in the tree really briefly, and then just jumps up. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, like they added a lot to this, but this is effort they should have been putting into this fucking show. And I'm afraid they're not gonna. I'm afraid they've signed a check they can't cash. That's what I'm afraid of. And that's the biggest thing I'm afraid of, is that they signed a check they can't cash, or they're gonna. Sorry, KG. They're gonna pull a Sun and Moon where like everything starts getting really good towards the butt end, like the butt end, like show's about to basically end.
Yeah, but the issue with that though is that with the end getting good, you know what they still set up great with, at least in Sun and Moon? The character growths of the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, they were all justifiable. Yeah,
but the issue is that that's not present with majority of the Pokemon Ash currently has. Yeah, and I feel that's gonna hold it back. I mean, it'll still be great, but I think that will hold it back from at least being on par with Sun and Moon standards of the league build up towards, you know.
Let me ask this: how recent was Go in the Project Mew? Because he's only done like 2 missions since then, right?
If you remember that episode when they actually, now thinking about it off the top of my head, the last mission I think was that Seadra episode, wasn't it? No. I don't think
it was the Kingdra episode.
Was it the King? I could have sworn there was one more episode. Chad, do you guys know if it was the Seadra episode or the Kingdra episode, whichever it was? Was that the latest Project Mew thing? Yes? Oh. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm pulling up the episode list right now.
So 3 missions so far has been done.
Project Mew started in episode...
Project Mew started in like the 60s, I think. Probably.
I'm looking.
So like,
I'm looking.
I'm still kind of 71. There we go. It started in episode 71, so 29 episodes ago.
Oh my God, Leaping Towards the Dream. Yeah, you're right. Let's Go Project Mew was episode 71.
But it was set up in 67 with Gary, though.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, 68. So we'll say 68 just for the sake of, you know, it happened.
Okay.
So 68 all the way up, and then we got like 1 episode, which was 71.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we don't get another episode again until...
probably 80-something. Probably 83, I'm assuming. I'm good to guess.
No, 88.
Shit. Okay, that's even better.
Oh my God.
So it took about 17 weeks from that episode.
Bro, and then we don't get I don't think we get another one until 102. Oh,
no,
wait.
No, you're missing the Kingdra one.
I just counted the Kingdra.
No, what about the Volcarona one?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there was a Volcarona episode. So it's 71, 80, and 88, I think that's what they said. Check 80.
Yeah, you're right, 80. And then 88. So that's 4. We've only got 4 Project Mew episodes, and we're at... And like, does 102 count?
102 is coming, so yeah.
So we've only gotten 5 Project Mew episodes, and we're at episode 102 of the series by the time that episode shows up.
Yes.
We're at episode 102 of the series, and we're only doing 5? Fuck it, bro. What is this? I never want to hear y'all say shit about Serena's dreams.
No, if you're talking about Serena, you talk with Haru then. Because it's the girls always being established with the girls. Also,
I know, but
I gotta
like,
be right back real
bro,
quick.
yeah, I'll keep him busy. Bro, this is a main character. Like, this is a main character that's supposed to be side by side with Ash. His main goal gets realized in like super late into the series, and as of current, he's only gotten 5 episodes to really do it. And one of those episodes isn't even him doing it. It's him getting initiated into it. So it's a Gary episode that transitions go into. Bro, I'm so sad. I'm so fucking sad. Oh my god. And I was talking about this with the World Championships too, because I got into I guess you can call it a Twitter scrap. I got into a Twitter scrap a while ago, a couple of days ago. Or no, a day ago. Sorry. It's all happened so quick. Where, let's go back, chat. So, the World Championships, if we had to look at it, the World Championships officially starts at around we'll say episode 12 for the sake of the story. It starts at episode 12, right? Like, we first get, like, World Champion stuff at episode 12. Bro, the only World Championships fights that have existed since then have been in episode 18. We get a couple here and there. I think we get one in episode 20, which is Ash fighting the Meganium trainer alongside of everything else. And then we don't get anything for real until like episode 25. Then we move forward to 27, which is another goddamn Leon fight. Mm-hmm. Then we move again to, let's see, I'm trying to think. The only other recent one I think we get at that point, we get episode 34. Oh no, sorry, 33 and 34, because technically the Heracross stuff and then the Graplock stuff. But then that fight ends in a tie, so nothing happens. Then we get another one down in episode 39, which was the B arc stuff, basically. Then we don't get another one until about episode... What? We don't see another World Championship fight until episode 51 after that. And then we don't get anything else after that until about episode 60, which is the whole Farfetch situation with the League Master stuff where he evolves in a Surfetch. And then after that we get Iris. And then after that we don't get anything else for real championship wise until about we don't get any World Championship stuff until episode 77 after that. And then we leave it alone. And then we go again at episode 85 and 86, which is the B rematch, the finale of B's arc. Mm-hmm. And then, let's see, do we get another World Championship fight? Nope. We don't get any World Championship fights until episode 99. This pacing is garbage, bro. Like, what is this? What is this, bro? Like, bruh, we don't, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it at all. What are your thoughts on Greninja's return? I mean, in the opening, he looks cool. And I'm actually glad they have him in his base form. I thought they were going to do that thing where if he does show back up, they're going to have him in Ash Greninja form just to show off, yes, this is Ash's Greninja. No, they put him in base. I'm glad. He left in Ash Greninja form, which was kind of weird.
No, maybe after a long distance, then they...
Yeah, that was still... I always took it as him still holding on with Ash's power, because they were right next to each other. Mm-hmm. And then as he separates, like you said, it dissipates.
And before, that's actually not our Greninja, that's Sanpei's.
Yeah, I like that meme. Yeah, I've been seeing that meme. It's pretty funny.
Oh, there's a meme for it?
Yeah, somebody put it up. But, yeah... But, I mean, the opening of him being in it is cool. To me, though, the question is, why are you here, though? Like...
We need somebody to take down Flint, bro.
I was gonna say, I guess it's just to, like, show up and do one fight so we can get another win meter. Is he gonna, like... I don't know. To me, I thought Ash's whole Journeys team was supposed to be the thing that takes the spotlight here. So it feels a little disingenuous to have Greninja just swoop in and Ash Gikoga his way to victory. And if he loses, then people are just gonna post shit on that too. Like, so what? Like, there's nothing to gain here. What? Why are you here? Like, it's the only thing I could probably see is if Ash has to do one of his fights in Kalos and Greninja just comes in and helps him win that one fight and then leaves. And then what is that? Just a cheap redemption? Like a, haha, he did it. Look, his battle score went up. Yay! Like
now if you want to call it a cheap victory, you make him do the exact same animation that made him lose the previous.
Yeah, it's gonna be like what? The Jobber Frog is Jobber Frog no more or something, or he redeemed himself. Like I really don't. Oh my God, Poggers! I really don't see the point. Like I don't. I'm not really seeing what he's doing here. I just. Yay, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's fan servicey, but to me, if he's gonna be back, whatever, he's back. I'm sorry. To me, I feel like that their story ended. To me, I've always felt it's unfair for journeys. You want this team that Ash has right now to get the most spotlight as possible, which I'm sorry, they've done the terrible job doing that. They have. They really have. KG, bro, do you know that just now in Twitter, people are like, after that Marnie episode, people are like, it's good to see Gengar finally get another win or finally get a second win. I'm like, bro, his last win was in episode 18.
Yeah, I know. I was the one that also said it too.
Like, what? And let's say we're not even counting wins, because some Pokemon can at least be like, have personality and not have like a super high win rate or whatever. Like
Greninja, actually.
Greninja actually has a pretty good win rate.
No, I mean, that's just a Greninja. Greninja has gotten a lot of losses too, sadly, because of the
think Greninja lost against Charizard, Sceptile, Avalugg, and then Charizard again.
Yeah.
I think those are his major losses. Bro, but like to me, just Gengar doesn't even get enough screen time to justify wins or losses at this point, because hell, this is one of his major battles, and this is one of the few times he gets the most screen time, and that's in a 1v1, and it's just like,
and he had to share that.
And what about Surfetch? The last time we saw Surfetch, bro, he lost against B. The last time he won was in episode 60. Against the Gallade, and then we haven't even seen his physical, like we haven't even seen him since, for real, except for when he cut that letter open for Ash in the Iris fight.
Yeah,
and I think that was Dragonite's last major fight, wasn't it?
Off the top of my head, I think so.
Yup. Dragonite doesn't get a leading role at all.
You're not even talking about Mr. Fish, buddy.
I completely forgot he had that damn Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest with you.
How do you forget about Mr. Fish, bro? We memed that
It wasn't until the opening that I was like, that's right, he has a Dracovish.
Don't worry, you'll get the 3 T's of Mr. Fish soon.
Bro, I'm just like, the things that the fans are expecting are things that other shows have done naturally. And I'm just like, yeah, this opening looks great. I love the way this opening looks. To me, visually, this is one of the most dope-ass openings I've ever seen in Pokemon. The problem is that the show that it's behind doesn't lead up to that at all. Like, I want to say I like all of this, but I'm not invested in any of it. Like,
hold on a second.
It's what's happening?
All right, back.
Alright. I mean, to me, it's just like, yeah, this opening looks nice visually, one of the best openings that we've gotten. But like, the show behind it just like hasn't lived up to it. And I've always been told, like, oh, give it time. Like, I know TSS and I have gone in our back and forths about, oh, give it time. I've given it 100 episodes. And I'm still not, like, feeling anything that they've given us. Like, to me, and this is just to me, obviously other people's opinions could be different.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we talk about our Journey exclusive characters, Go and Koharu, I don't feel like they've changed that much since we've gotten them. Koharu especially. It feels to me like Koharu, for the most part, has been the Eevee character.
Also, they brought back the evolutions in the thing, too.
Yeah, like she's the evolution character. She only exists when evolutions are about. Whereas in at least earlier in the show, they tried to like they had experimentation with her a little bit. Here, once she got Eevee, it was very clear what she was meant to do afterwards is become the Eevee girl. And I'm just like,
can't wait for when the series ends and everybody calls her the Eevee Scout.
Yeah,
just scouting Eevees, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and like, hell, if you want to get technical, why not have her be introduced to Virgil with his team Eevee? But they're not going to do that because Virgil's numbers aren't high enough on the popularity poll to warrant his return. Because it's very clear a lot of these returns mostly have stuff to do with the how popular these characters are.
I don't know, man. I didn't expect Chuck to come back.
No, I mean in the opening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't scream, oh shit, kind of material.
Yeah, he's not on the same level. He's not racking in as many.
Yeah, he's no Paul for sure.
Notes as Paul. Yeah, Paul was the best rival Ash had in the series.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a sure win to come back at some point, even if it was for that little picture. But now he's like overexceeded it by a whole animation frame. And it just, I don't know, like, I'm just going to say this. Because I don't want to come off as like this person that's super negative about everything. But I will say this. I want to say at least proceed at the rest of these, at the next, like, what? Well, we got 40 episodes maybe?
Basically less than a year, yeah. Not even 40 episodes. I think we'll have less than that.
Yeah, I say approach this with some, I guess, optimistic caution. Is that a good phrase? We'll use that.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, be cautiously optimistic because, like I said, this opening looks dope, but, you know, you can't let that be your driving force behind all of this. Otherwise, you're just set up to get disappointed. And we've had these disappointments already. How many of these things have we had where literally people will go, oh, they did Dawn's character wrong, or oh, they did Infernape got flicked like a bug by Moltres, or oh, I'm mad at how they did Butch and Cassidy in this episode. Like, we've done this dance so many times, yet for some reason we always wind up in this exact same position of, oh, it's not this bad, it's not that bad, you're just being negative, or oh, we don't want to be like. The problem is that we've done this already. This isn't even, I'm not even basing this off of like blind, this isn't even me blindly complaining. This is me using what we've been given millions of times as a reference and then saying, hey, this happened to me once. Like, I've seen it. From the moment we got the Karina getting body stomped by a Dragonite that Ash just got, I knew that like something wasn't right. And even in her returns, I don't really feel... You want to know what I went to go do recently? I went to go watch, like, Karina's episodes from X and Y. Again. For the 5th time.
Damn.
I'm sorry. X and Y got Journey's Karina's screen time beat. And not even by, like, amount of screen time. I mean, like, how invested I was. Whereas here, like, in Journey's, I don't even think she really does anything that, like, is memorable. She hangs out with Ash. Okay. She takes him to the Mega Evolution Island. Okay. And then what? She doesn't even battle while she's there. She just sort of is there with him the whole time.
Almost like a side companion.
Yeah, literally, you could have replaced her with anybody and it wouldn't have made a bit of difference. She just goes, good job, Ash, you did it. Okay, well, bye. And then they go meet with B and she goes, I'm B's friend. See, I brought her chocolates. Okay, I'm gonna go sit in that seat and watch your fight now. Like,
Toodles.
Okay, nice. I thought she was in the World Championships too. Like, wouldn't it have been cool if before Ash's fight we get like a nice little exhibition match between her and like another like is it Maylene?
Maylene from the EP, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been kind of cool? Like, just have them, like, have a little, like, exhibition fight before Ash and B's fight or something.
Or actually have it tied to the PWC.
Yeah, because I made a tweet yesterday where I said, you want to know what Journeys needed? More non-Ash battles.
Well, I guess that makes sense. It is a tournament.
That's what I said.
Isn't that like the Don George tournament from Black and White, you know, where you got to see everybody's perspective? Like how that's why people were so hyped over Silent versus Trip.
Yes, exactly. Because it felt like a tournament. Everybody was participating. Everybody was doing something. And the main argument I got was, oh, that'll just be world building for the sake of world building. Well, no, it's a world championship. This is the one tournament and the one series that boasts that it happens everywhere. Not just in Kanto, not just in Galar, not just in Johto, Sinnoh, Kalos, or the others. It happens everywhere. So if it happens everywhere, I'm not saying that the entire episode should be devoted to non-Ash battles, but maybe have little cameos where you see like trainers battling in the background in some areas. Maybe have a moment where Ash looks on TV and he sees like two trainers battling. Have Go like ponder. Make this a Go. Make Go's episodes have some where Go ponders over which Pokemon he should catch, and he looks on TV or he stops by a nearby stadium or something and sees a Pokemon that catches his interest and goes, oh, that, and then tries to go find one himself, and it doesn't perform as well as the one he saw, and he tries to figure that out and stuff like that. Or so like you've got oodles of potential everywhere except Gen 9.
Not yet, anyway. Give it a
Gen 9's not cooked yet. But yeah, you got oodles of opportunity all around you, and they're not even doing it. Ash and Leon are the only ones that have been able to have proper battles in the PWC. They're the only ones.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like PWCs. Where have they taken place? They've taken place in Hoenn.
We got to see B fight Karina briefly, and by briefly I mean Lucario fall over and die.
Mm-hmm. Kalos,
Off-Screen Land, Sinnoh.
Wait, Sinnoh? Was there a Sinnoh match? No, I don't think so.
I can't remember.
Yeah, everywhere but Alola. Somebody says
everywhere but Alola, which is sad because
I got a little hurt when Ash said, "How's it like to be champion?" And I'm like,
well, okay. You know what? I made a joke about that on Twitter too. But I'll defend it. Like I know what
I understand that maybe like Ash doesn't care about it per se.
No, not even that. Leon is the world champion.
Not just
Ash is the Alolan champion. Yeah. So I depicted it as that, but it's still funny when Ash asked the question because it's so vague. And somebody even pointed it out because I tried to defend Journeys, but somebody pointed out they said they could have easily had Ash say world champion. I'm like, you're right, they could have.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't even argue that. Oops. So that was my attempt to defend Journeys. Didn't work. Yeah, I joked about it, but I feel like that's probably what they meant. Like they're like, what's it like to be champion? Or the fact that Ash is a recent champion and he doesn't quite know what it feels like to be there. And the biggest problem I think I have with all of this is if Ash beats Leon, he's beating the world champion. That means Ash will be the world champion. And that's a pretty heavy title. This isn't, like, no offense to Alola, but this isn't like, oh, Alola champion and you just try something new for the sake of trying something new. World championship is a big title to carry. That's a heavy title. I'm not sure what the show can do after that. Like, that's not just some little thing. That's world championship implies an international level of clout. What do you do with Ash after that? That's the problem we run into.
I wish I knew, buddy.
That's the exact problem. I mean, I don't know. It's bringing a lot, and at the same time, people are obviously hyped for it, and rightfully so. Like I said, the opening warrants hype. I'm not even saying don't enjoy the opening. Enjoy the opening. Hell, I do. It looks nice. It's a nice fucking opening. I like the fact that it shows all of Go's Pokemon in it, or most of them. Like, even shows the little shiny Voltorb on the side. That's cool.
Again, Tyrone, because Scarlet and Violet. He gets another Barastaban, and he get his ass schooled again.
Oh no!
History repeats itself, buddy.
Jesus Christ! But yeah, I'm just, I don't know. If I had to end on anything, my thoughts is just proceed with caution. Don't be I mean, I would say don't be disappointed, but that's happened already. Are we coming back to Mewtwo? Is he done or what? Like, we done with him?
Who?
Apparently Mewtwo showed up in the series one time, and then they said they were going to see him again, but I don't think that's going to happen. And Zapdos, where he at? Like, I don't...
He got his ass embarrassed by Noivern, remember?
Yeah.
Big and reliable, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got his ass embarrassed again in that episode when Reboot kicked it in the face.
Yeah, bro, I don't know.
Actually, yeah, all three birds did show up now in the series then, after this arc.
Yeah, Articuno will be the next one to show up, and Articuno, poor Articuno.
I don't know, I think there's potential because Gary and Toki are going to be in that episode.
No, I mean not them. They're fine. I don't care.
Oh, you're talking just about Articuno itself.
No, yeah, Articuno hasn't had a good track record either. In the Pokemon movie 2000, he gets his ass body stomped, and then Charizard body stomps him in AG.
Mm-hmm.
So
Felipe says, "Man, there's a long talk." I mean, to be fair, when there's so much happening on screen with an opening, it's kind of difficult to sort of.
Obviously, we'll talk about the rest of this with the gang on Monday, but
yeah. And personally, because of how long this went as well, I might also have to save more discussions about this. Or maybe we can do this tomorrow as well on your side, Tyrone, with your... I know you said you're going to do a roundtable, so if you want to
roundtable, I got to start the roundtable early tomorrow, so I'll wake up early and I got to let you know. But I got to start it early because I'm going somewhere later that day. So, yeah, I'll definitely hit you up on it because I didn't have a topic for the roundtable anyway. I was going to do an analysis of Go's character, but I feel like since the series isn't over yet or not even close to over yet right now, I feel like it'd be unfair.
Okay, so yeah, I think just chatting about that would be fine.
You see that, chat? I make sure that my analysis are well complete. I make my judgments like at least justifiable. I'm not just sitting over here saying stuff sucks because stuff sucks. But in the past, there's a number of Journeys episodes I like. I don't hate the entire series. I mean, the series of itself isn't great. It's probably the weakest series that the show's had so far. But there's a handful of episodes I actually do legitimately like. It's just, unfortunately, the show doesn't live up to them. Oh, like, how long has it been since we've seen Gigantamax Pikachu, by the way?
Since the fake Gigantamax Pikachu when it ate all that cake.
Oh, Gigantafat Pikachu?
Yeah. That one.
I'm not counting that.
Oh, well, then I got 9.
Let me go back. The last time I've seen Gigantamax Pikachu was literally at the episode where he appeared, which was episode fucking 13. God damn it.
Huh. God. I didn't know this. Hidekazu Tanaka was the arrangement person for this one. Interesting.
Really?
For arranging the newest opening of 1, 2, 3. So that's
Pikachu.
Nice.
Pikachu. That's what his name is. Pikachu. I don't know. I'm just saying, guys, proceed this with caution. Don't expect... The opening is hyping you up, but don't expect the world, and then they give you, like, a country, and y'all get upset.
Ooh, he did Working's OST. Huh. Like, you know the anime Working? That one.
Pharrell said the same thing, too, when he zoomed in on Iris in the tree. He goes, I love you, but why are you here? I'm concerned.
Jesus Christ, bro.
She's probably gonna be in the top 8 too. The problem is that she has to lose. The top 8 is just full of people who have to lose.
Good God.
Yeah, Cynthia has to lose. Oh God, we're gonna see a Cynthia loss on screen. Oh.
But who's going to take her down though?
Oh no! Wow! When the more you think about it, the more fucked up it gets. Literally, because it's a ranking tournament, not a bracket, everybody has to lose. Oh no! Y'all gotta get your asses whooped.
This is why I said a long time ago these characters have plot armor, because unfortunately the story wrote them that way.
Joker said the lesbians won't stand for. I'm sorry, Joker. The lesbians gonna have to sit down, bro. Cynthia's got to get her ass whooped. I don't want to see it either. You hate to see it. Like,
history first. You thought it was Leon who Ash was going to fight at the end. Now it was Cynthia. Oh, man.
Cynthia, like, the idea of Cynthia losing isn't an idea that's, like, uncommon. It's just,
It's anime Cynthia we're
It's
talking.
weird to see. Yeah, it's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Because Cynthia's won all her battles, like in the show at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's going undefeated in every fight.
She's basically the female version of Leon's character, at least written in the
Right.
series.
So it's gonna be weird to see her like lose. Oh no, bruh, is this your queen?
Yes.
Is this your queen?
Queen, where
No.
you be?
Queen, where you be? Oh, we're gonna see Garchomp with the squiggly eyes. No. No.
Oh man. All right then.
Oh, no.
I think that'll
Yeah,
be
I'm
it
gonna head
for
out
now.
too.
Yeah,
'Cause I got shit to do.
and it's already almost 2 hours now. I feel like I don't have enough time to continue more shenanigans, unfortunately, everybody. But
Right.
if you want to
Bye,
share
guys.
more of your inputs, though, tune into Tyrone's thing that he's going to be having tomorrow, where on his channel he's going to be doing the roundtable. So if you guys want to join in the conversation then to give more of your input that you couldn't sadly bring up here, I hope you guys understand. It's been a busy day and everything, so I'm going to go and call it a wrap. But I want to thank everybody so much for coming on through tonight. Tyrone will give you guys the deets about that tomorrow. So he said tomorrow morning. I don't know what time tomorrow morning is, so yeah. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all been wonderful. Love every single one of y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction stream. Also, my buddy Kay, I think today is her second to last stream on Twitch. So let's go raid over her. Give her some love, please. Go send some love her way. Write KG raid or something in the chat. And send some love her way, okay? Let's all send some love towards Kay. Come on, everybody. Come on through. Let's go over there and say hi to Kay. Give her some loves. Let's get more viewers in.